Grand Rising, everyone, Supreme Rising. It is 12:38 on the clock. Uh, and right now we're going to get to the last power of the Divine Feminine. And this will be the end of the Divine Feminine series until we go into the further steps. And this will be Power 7. Power 7 is Cosmic Law, Stars, Time, and Rhythm. Now we're going to go to point 1. The stars as law keepers. Since the beginning, the stars have been read as divine clocks. They don't ask, they don't waver. They move in rhythm, showing order beyond human control. Cosmic law means the universe itself has laws, cycles of light and dark, sowing and reaping, rising and falling. The teaching point for this section: the stars don't argue, they move. Cosmic law is written in their silence. Point 2. Time as sacred rhythm. Time is not man's invention. It is nature's pulse. Like the seasons, moons, solstices, and equinoxes, all are the heartbeats of creation. To ignore these rhythms is to fall out of alignment. To walk with cosmic law is to flow with the seasons of your life, knowing each has its purpose. The teaching point for this section: when you fight time, you suffer. When you flow with time, you rise. Point 3. Cycles of return. What was, will be again. Cosmic law shows that nothing is wasted. What dies returns. What leaves come back in new form. This is why history repeats, why souls reincarnate, why energy never disappears but transforms. The cycle is not punishment, it's an opportunity for mastery. The teaching point for this section: if the lesson returns, it is not to haunt you, but to complete you. Point 4. As above, so below. Cosmic law connects the heavens and the earth. What moves above shapes what moves below. Lunar tides, solar seasons, star alignments. This truth also lives in you. Your inner rhythm mirrors cosmic rhythm. When you align your breath, heart, and choices with the stars' order, you harmonize with creation itself. The teaching point for this section: the law written in the heavens is also written in your bones. Point 5. Harmony versus disharmony. Cosmic law doesn't punish, it balances. When you move out of rhythm, greed, ego, domination, you create dissonance. And that dissonance returns to you as chaos. When you move in rhythm, truth, love, alignment, harmony multiplies around you. The teaching point for this section: the universe doesn't punish or reward, it reflects. Point 6. Destiny and free will. Cosmic law sets the stage, but you choose your steps. The stars give a map, not a prison. Your free will is the dance. Cosmic rhythm is the music. Together, they create your full destiny. The teaching point for this section: the music is written in the stars, but the dance is yours. And point 7. The eternal return to source. All cycles, stars, time, life, death, move toward one thing: returning to the source. Cosmic law is the reminder that we are never lost in chaos. We are always circling back to the one, the highest, the Almighty. Every rise, every fall, every season is part of the spiral leading home. The teaching point for this section: the end of every rhythm is reunion with the source that began it all. In closing, for Power 7, cosmic law is the highest throne. It is the law that cannot be bribed, changed, or broken. The stars move, time flows, cycles return, and all of creation dances in rhythm. When you honor this law, you align with the eternal heartbeat of the universe. If you live in rhythm, you will never be lost. So, Flame family, spirit team, Power 7 synopsis. Everything comes full circle. And at the end of the day, we all will return to Source. Source provided so many great things on this realm. And it's your job to take advantage of the blessings that Source has provided. Source gives us so much access to everything, and even the knowledge that we seek or we look to seek or we have. It is our job to take what is given and go on. As a parent to a child, you teach them, they grow up from what you taught them, and they go on in their life. Same way Source treats us, because we are the embodiment of Source. So what Source said, like, look, I gave you life, I gave you flame, I gave you air. I'm giving you these teachings. Now you must learn. Like, if you know, with birds will have the child and then they'll fly away. Like a lot of animals, they will give birth and then leave their young to make their way, to learn along. And that's pretty much what Source wants us to do. Source says, here, I gave you life. Everything is provided for you. I gave you the sense. I gave you the mindset. Now it's time for you to go forward. And everything that's surrounding you is going to help you. From the stars. From the cosmic laws, period. It pretty much says that I gave you everything for you not to fail. It is up to you what to do with it. That Power 7 was so peaceful in so many ways. It really shows that regardless of what goes on, Source is always going to be there. Regardless. Source let you do what you have to do, make your mistakes, learn from them, and then grow, excel. Source put us on here to excel to the next levels. And we just got to go forward. But while we're excelling, we have to remember to teach the collective, because they are so lost, again, in the book. They don't realize that what you need was already outside that book. It was within, because Source gave that to you. And that is something that we all must remember. So, now, as we end the series of the Power of the Divine Feminine that was lost in the books, we're going to now go into the second series. As we discussed, like I said, as you go through the previous videos, I'm going through each of the 7 powers. If you would like to recap on that information, by all means, I do implore you to do so. So now that we're out of that part, we're going to go into... Didn't really realize how much we went through. It was a lot. It was a heck of a lot. Wow. Okay. Okay, the next one is how to reclaim what was removed. And this is where I'm going to show you how to bring the lost wisdom into daily practices for yourself and for whoever you're going to be teaching along the way. Remember, what I teach, I do hope that you are giving this information to other individuals so that way they can learn and excel. And in this section is going to be, again, reading the suppressed text with intention, calling on Sophia, Ashera, Magdalene in prayer and meditation, restoring balance in family, community, and self, and honoring body and womb temple practices. So, can't wait to get into this and really go deep into that. Again, like I said, I hope these videos have been influential for you. And I've actually had a pleasure with just going through it with you and having you guys react to it and responding to it, even reposting. I do thank you for that. That shows that not only am I officially on my assignment to do what I'm supposed to do, but it resonates with you. And I appreciate that, and I'm happy that it does. So until next time, as always, Supreme High Rising. Going to continue to keep speaking truth. And Ashe.